So Gio, you guys obviously had the weekend off, this extra week of training. Where do you feel like the guys are at now heading into Dallas?
Yeah, more than the weekend off, Sunday off. And we did practice Saturday. We came back to practice on Monday. It's been good for us to have this break this weekend to put things in order and to prepare the best possible way against Dallas, which is going to be a tough match, another road game. But the guys are prepared to be able to go there and have a good match.
What are the keys, do you think, for you guys against Dallas? And does have you looked at different ways to maybe approach this game than before, or how are you looking to approach it?
I think first of all we always have to first improve in the things that we need to improve and fix some things, and second see how we can hurt the team that we're playing against, and what are the things that we can do in order to find good moments in this match coming up. And we've done that, and what I can say is that for me the most important thing is that the moment the ones that have been practicing the best are the ones that are going to participate, and everybody's in a good mental stage to travel to Dallas.
Is Diego Chara going to make his debut in this game?
He's been practicing well. He's getting closer and closer, and he's practicing fully every practice. So it's been good to see him there, and the training session giving full practice for sure.
So is he gonna potentially make his debut in this game, you think?
He's traveling.
He's traveling. And then with the other injury updates, Vitas and Jeff Hanella, and I guess Alves was also dealing with something. How are those three doing?
Vitas stepped on the field today, not yet practicing with the team, separated, but he's moving well. I think soon enough he's going to be fully to be able to practice complete. Jeff had a full practice today, so we'll evaluate if he's ready to be able to step in the field or travel this weekend. And it's good to have those two closer to
when you look at FC Dallas, one thing that really stands out about them is how they can attack down their right between Barrios' speed, Loruti's work rate, and Diaz's passing ability. From a coach's perspective, what kind of challenges does that present to you, not only tactically, but when you're trying to set up your team to try to contain that?
Yeah, I think as I said, I think Dallas is a very good team. They have an identity. They're very direct. They have players that work very hard, that they're very mobile, and they have speed. They are very good on the counters, and they're clinical on finishing. So definitely, it's a tough team to play against. They have also youth. So I think it's going to be a tough match. But we have prepared well the match. We understand very well the good things that they do and the things that we can explore, and we're preparing accordingly.
And from talking to you before, I know you have a very high regard for Oscar Pareja. What is it about his coaching career that has stood out most to you, that has been most impressive to you?
Yeah, that first of all, I go back, when we used to play against each other in MLS. Second, when we used to compete in the development academy in youth, and seeing his style of play at that time and the way we wanted to play, I think we believe in a lot of the same things. And seeing the success that he has been having in MLS is not a coincidence. I think he's a great coach. He's creating good culture. He has a good staff, and big respect for him.
And what, if any, changes have you seen within the group as far as the attitude within the group between your first practice coming back from New York last Tuesday and the session that you had today?
I think there's been definitely a change in the mentality. I think everybody has taken responsibility, all of us, me first, in what happened in New York. And I think collectively we have understood that, and the guys are working very hard to make sure that we get to the point that we want. I think in some way, I feel that it's good to go through this transition in this way, because I think by us going through sometimes these difficulties, this is what is going to build the character that we need to have hopefully a good season. And I think I'm glad in a way that we're seeing that now and no further, in the season. So I think the response has been very good for the players.